What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin. Today we're going to do the video a little bit differently. It's been a week since Shrouded Fable came out. On Monday we did the after release weekend of Shrouded Fable and got some comments, and I just wanted to see, like I titled that video, "The Mood Around Shrouded Fable is Potentially Changing." That wasn't the exact title, but that was kind of my thoughts towards the matter. Some of your comments are telling me otherwise, so we're going to go through them. I'll tell you my thoughts, and then of course we'll take a quick look at the numbers of what the Shrouded Fable cards have been doing over the past week. Most of them significantly down. There's a few outliers that have actually risen, just like after the weekend. So let's take a look. First comment from Sileth. I think this set is better than TM because all the Ogre Pond cards were too boring. Also, the quality of the cards feel better than what we have seen in the past few sets. That is the spiciest take of the video. I completely disagree. I think Twilight Masquerade is awesome. But I do agree that the Ogre Pond cards were a little boring. And I do agree that Shrouded Fable is better than people are giving it credit for. But dang, that is a spicy take, right? Okay, number 2. I think Shrouded Fable has the best illustration rares so far. Got all of them, just waiting for the Persian. And it's hard to argue with this take. Like, the illustration rares are definitely the bright spot of Shrouded Fable. You got the Persian, you have the Dust Skull line, you have the Houndoom, you have the Horsey, the Beware, the Fracture. There's so many that are absolutely awesome. Even the kind of legendary, the Pheasantipity, Okidogi, Monkey Dory illustration rare cards are really, really cool. Their Pokemon are not my favorite in the world, but the illustration rares in this set are absolutely unstoppable. I agree. But that is where the good comments ended. Oh my goodness. There was like 60-something comments. Probably 15 of them were about my hair, and the rest of them are negative. Let's take a look. Dubstifer Wubson. Nah, Shrouded Fable is weak. The only good cards in the set are promos. I mean, the promos are wicked. Wicked cool. Love them. There's nothing that draws me to Shrouded Fable. It's a boring set. I don't know how it's special. That's from Tactician. I mean, it's just a specialty set. It doesn't come with booster boxes. Is basically the only thing there. Then we had Pokey Ghostly say it's extremely mediocre. Don't get it twisted. And I had to include my comment back because it's like, mediocre just screams so negative. And Shrouded Fable I don't think is mediocre. I think it's better than mediocre. Though I do think it's like a middle tier at best. Okay, then he said, then let me transition the statement. It's the worst set since Pokemon Go, and it's not particularly close. That is a take that we can discuss later on. Let me know if you agree. And as we're at it, if you like the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel, bell notifications on, hit the like button, leave a comment, letting me know your opinions on all these takes. And if you want this little like Pokemon Master symbol beside your name, you can join the channel. Hit the join button down below or on the main page on my YouTube channel. It helps support the channel. You get promo codes for the live streams, cheap packs, and I do the occasional members only video as well where we hang out. So if you want to support the channel, you can do that now. Let's get to some more comments here. Not a fan, to be honest, but someday it'll grow on me, maybe. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Like, it's hard to argue these ones when it's just negative. Opened over 20 packs and only got 3 EXs. Won't be buying any more for that reason. See, this is a take where it's like, yeah, I can understand this one for sure, because when the pull rates are tough, it is a specialty set, which part of me, and I think from some of the comments I got, you kind of expect a little bit something special out of a specialty set, and Shrouded Fable didn't really seem to do the trick on that. Like, there's another comment in here soon that we'll get to, but Danny Phantom, it took him like 1,000 packs to complete a 99 card set. That's pretty intense. So I get it. I get it. Okay, no mood is shifting. This is just the classic thing that happens with every set. People hate it upon release, then as it gets older, people like it more and more. Nothing new. Here's my take on this one. The general consensus on this set is that it's a lot more hated than typical. There was a lot of hate for, like, people thought that Twilight Masquerade was going to suck. People thought that Temporal Forces was going to suck. Like, there's always some hate, but Shrouded Fable seems to be a little bit higher of a hate level than normal. So I'm starting to think that Shrouded Fable might not do all that good, but we'll see. We'll see. There's another comment in here that we need to talk about shortly. All right, just another day. No, I opened 30 packs and got 3 hits. 1 AR, or illustration rare, 2 EXs. I'll never buy another pack of this set. No fun at all. 1,000 packs to complete a 99 card set is wild. Yeah, And if you're only getting 3 hits out of 30 packs, like that is absolutely nonsense. I don't blame that one bit because that sucks. Especially, I mean, if you're buying the 3-pack blisters, that's where the RNG comes in. All right, here's one more. I don't like it, but it won't stop me from investing. Hopefully, it doesn't sell enough for reprints, so my 20 booster boxes, pre-order collection stuff, skyrocket in a few years. I'm all for harder pull rates, but with smaller sets like this, is going to be discouraging. We all know people hate losing, not pulling enough hits. So this is, I think, a good take in some respects, but a little bit off the line as well because there's no booster boxes. So I don't know what he's talking about. Maybe booster bundles, maybe ETBs. I'm not 100% sure. Here's the thing. People tend to like the sets that have a big chase card in them. Like you think back to Chilling Reign, Evolving Skies. Even Champion's Path is quite expensive with 2 Charizard chase cards, and the rest of the set is kind of sucky. Pokemon Go has what? The Mewtwo and the Conkeldurr, and I guess a Rainbow Dragonite. Like, there's nothing to chase. It's a $25 card, so why would anyone ever buy Pokemon Go stuff? Again, it kind of feels like. And Shrouded Fable, if the Cassiopeia keeps a high value, maybe people will buy it with that chase card, but there's not like a big chase card in this set. Like the 151 specialty set has the Charizard chase card. Paldean Fates has Charizard and Bubble Mew chase cards. So the specialty sets need a big chase. Otherwise, I don't know if they're going to do all that good. Last comment that I want to get to, because this one, I mean, it is what it is for being a content creator. Theo131 says, is the mood changing? Nope. There's no easy ways to get packs, no ETB or booster bundles, so less product open, hence prices not sinking a ton. Worlds is coming up, and Pheasantipity especially may be playable, so that will either drop or tank depending on how it performs. The penny card from Paldean Fates is like $12, and that has an Umbreon. So will this Cassiopeia stay high with just a Sylveon and an okay artwork? Does anyone really care about the card, or is it just the newest thing? There are a million topics that could have been covered in this video, and instead we are treated to yet another TCG player graph reading, the type of video Jay Leno would make if he was a PokeTuber. I mean, thanks, Theo. You're awesome. I appreciate you watching the video. I appreciate you commenting because that just helps my YouTube algorithm do better. So, I mean, I just don't understand why people have to say comments like this, because if you don't like my content, don't watch it. It doesn't make any difference to me. And by commenting and watching my video, you're actually making me more money. So maybe he's just jealous that I do better than him and that I have more subscribers and whatnot. I don't know. But, I mean, he did bring up a couple good points. Worlds is coming. Pheasantipity. This is some weird stuff happening in the market right now. Pheasantipity illustration rare has gone way, way down. It's like $7. We'll see in a minute. Pheasantipity just regular double rare is like still $12. And then the full art is like $16 or something like that. And the special illustration rare is still relatively high, like $75, $80. So, I mean, that definitely matters. Worlds is coming. So if people are actually going to play this Pheasantipity card, that's going to change the matter significantly. So there's a reason why the double rare is expensive right now. People are testing it in their decks, and you buy them while they're readily available right now as people are opening Shrouded Fable. So that card is probably going to stay high for the foreseeable future, but then maybe it doesn't perform well at Worlds, and then all of a sudden Pheasantipity is not a playable card anymore in the meta, and then it'll be a dollar double rare card, like a regular EX card. If it does really well, maybe it'll hold at $12 for the foreseeable future. So that's an interesting point. Okay, the penny card from Paldean Fates is like $12. I actually think it's a little bit more than that. I didn't actually check, but I think it's more than $12. But there's so many good cards in Paldean Fates. Like, penny is not the chase card. It's the Charizard and the Bubble Mew and the Gardevoir. Those are the chase cards. In Shrouded Fable, there's nothing better than the Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia is the chase card, so I think just because of that, that's going to let itself be a little bit higher value. And I think this might surprise some people, but there's a lot of people who really, really love Sylveon as a Pokemon. I mean, it's not the same as Umbreon, don't get me wrong, but Sylveon is extremely popular in terms of the Pokemon space. And in OK artwork, I think the Cassiopeia artwork is a total banger. That's my personal opinion. But this is a good point. Does anyone really care about the card, or is it just the newest thing? There's always the newest thing aspect. Remember Paradox Rift? Roaring Moon was like $100 and something. Now it's $50 and not even the top card of the set. There's always pressure on the top cards of the newest set. That's just the way Pokemon works. And as soon as Stellar Crown comes out, people will forget about Shrouded Fable for a while, stop opening it, and the prices will come plummeting down quite a bit because now people are trying to complete their master set of Stellar Crown rather than Shrouded Fable and so on and so forth. Blah, blah, blah. Right? So there's always pressure on that top card, but I do think that Cassiopeia will do quite well. So hopefully that was better than a Jay Leno take. I mean, I actually like Jay Leno because I think he's fun. So let's get to the market and take a quick look at how they've done over the first week. And if you don't like that, then just click off this video because this is what I do, and this is how I've grown my subscriber count. So no hard feelings, but you don't need to comment if you don't like what I do. That's fine. Go watch someone else. All right, we'll go quick today. Tapu Bulu down huge, down to $3.92. The top number was the price on release day. Middle number was the price after the weekend, and now the bottom number is where we're at today. Okie dokie, actually up a couple cents, but still $4.22 for that full art ultra rare card. Pecharunt ultra rare card, $4.22 as well. Beware, up just a tad, but a $6.82 card, which is surprising because this is one of my favorite illustration rares from the set. I just really like this one, so I might have to pick this one up pretty soon. Hopefully grab it for like $5 or $6. Pheasantipity, this is where it's a little bit surprising. The illustration rare version has come way down. It's down to $7. We'll see in a little bit that just the double rare EX, regular EX card is higher than that, which is just weird. Fracture, another one of my favorite illustration rares of the set, down to $7.08. The Kufont, down to $7.90. Okie dokie, $8.51. But legit, this is a really cool artwork. It's just that I don't know if people love the Okie dokie, Pheasantipity, and Monkey Dory and Pecharunt as Pokemon, more or less, but a really cool artwork for sure. Janine's Secret Art, this one was a huge player in our pack battle last week with Shrouded Fable, down to $8.64. During that pack battle, I think we priced it at like $18, so it was pretty high early on. Zorua down to $10.67, which is a cool artwork as well. Metal Energy, these are probably always going to be holding in between that like $5 and $10 range. So right now it's $11.82. This is the strange one. Pheasantipity, $12 just for the double rare card. I guess people don't want the illustration rare in their deck, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's easier to read here as a double rare card. Darkness Energy, $12.61, so a little bit more than the other Gold Energy. Cresselia, $13.61. The Horsey, this one's doing really well, continues to rise just ever so slightly. It's absolutely gorgeous. $15.69. Pheasantipity, $16.02. So this is the ultra rare version of this card, and way down from release day, but now it's kind of just holding at the $15, $16 range. Pecharunt, the gold card, $16.63, and everything that I've watched says that gold cards are really hard to pull in Shrouded Fable. Dusclops actually doing quite well, almost at its release day price, $17.58. Monkey Dory, illustration rare, up a couple cents over the week here, $17.98, still down from a release day price. Power Glass pulled a couple of these on the live stream last week, $18.13. I'd suspect this one stays in the $10 to $15 range. Duskull, $23.81. So some of these illustration rares are actually holding quite strong, which doesn't surprise me because the illustration rares, like I said, are the total bangers of this set. Then we got the Dust Noir, $24.44, also holding really strong. Houndoom is absolutely ridiculously crushing it. Started at $12.70, and now it's doubled to $25.32. Absolutely ludicrous. I love it. Monkey Dory Special Illustration Rare, down quite a bit to $28.35. Pecharunt also down to $28.58. Then we have the Persian. This is the biggest illustration rare of the set, not holding at its release day value, but still holding strong in the 30s at $33.04. Okie dokie. This was my favorite special illustration rare that we pulled on the live stream last week. I think the artwork is the best one of the bunch. $36.77. I'd expect these ones to still come down as well. Earthen Vessel actually holding very strong at $55.36, so basically at its release day price. Surprising. Pheasantipity, this is the one, the TCG player, or the TCG game, and I just don't like it. I pulled this one too. I don't like it. even though it's the second biggest card of the set. $73.90. The Okie Dokie is infinitely better artwork in my opinion, but this one is playable, so that's kind of leading the charge there. And then the Cassiopeia, I think this artwork is actually awesome. That's just my opinion. I like everything about it, but it is coming crashing down. Started at 162 on release day. Monday it was at 126. Now it's at 95. I think this card's going to keep coming down as well because there's just a lot of negativity surrounding Shrouded Fable right now. So that's it. That's all. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. If you agreed with some of the comments, it sure felt like lots of the comments. I was kind of thinking that Shrouded Fable was going to be a little bit more fun, just because of the illustration rares more or less. But the pull rates are really tough. There's some cards that are playable in the TCG, so that's impacting things. It's also just the newest set. We talked about that. There's always pressure on the prices of newest sets. And is it a good investment? If people don't like it, they're not going to print as much of it. That seems to be the general way Pokemon goes. So maybe Shrouded Fable is not too bad. Or is it a Pokemon Go set? You tell me down in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Until my next one, have a good one. Peace!